She lost her child on a day that forever divided her life into before and after. It was an ordinary day, quiet, unremarkable. But one mistake, one moment, and her son was gone. At first, she refused to believe it. Days turned into endless searching, phone calls, tears, and fragile hope. She walked the streets, asked strangers, studied every child's face, hoping to recognize something familiar. Every morning began with the same thought: today I will find him. Years passed. People around her slowly stopped asking, stopped believing. They told her, "You have to let go." But how do you let go of a part of your own soul? She moved from city to city, following every rumor, chasing every possibility. Sometimes she felt close, so close she could almost see him. Other times, despair crept in. But even in her darkest moments, she never stopped searching. Her home remained almost exactly the same. His clothes were still neatly folded in the cough. His toys sat on the shelves, as if waiting for him to return. She refused to let time erase his presence. As the years went by, her hair turned gray, her hands began to tremble, but her eyes remained the same, always searching. She memorized faces, listened to voices, and held on to even the smallest resemblance. Her heart never forgot. One day, already in her old age, she sat in a quiet park. Autumn gently settled around her, leaves drifting slowly through the air. She was tired. For the first time in years, it felt like her strength was fading. And then she saw him. At first, he was just a man passing by. But something in the way he walked, the line of his shoulders, the way he turned his head, her heart suddenly began to race. She stood up, took a step, then another. Wait. Her voice was soft, almost lost. The man stopped and turned around. And in that moment, time seemed to disappear. She saw a familiar light in his eyes. The same one she remembered from when he was a child. "It's you," she whispered. He looked at her for a long moment, as if trying to understand why her voice and gaze felt so familiar. And then something changed in his expression. "Mom." The word was quiet, but to her, it was louder than anything she had ever heard. She stepped closer and touched his face, as if afraid he might vanish. "I've been looking for you my whole life." He embraced her tightly, as if he were afraid of losing her again. They stood there for a long time, unaware of the people around them or the passing of time. All the years of pain, loneliness, and searching melted away in that single moment. She found him. At the end of her journey, when hope seemed to fade, she received the one thing she had lived for. And for the first time in many years, her heart was at peace.